recently listened to the Cognitive Decline Experts episode on Diary of a CEO. This is Dr. Luisa Nicola. I adore her. Though I recommend everyone go follow her and listen to this podcast episode, I'm going to share with you the key points of what I learned. Most of us are living an active sedentary lifestyle, meaning we're sitting for 10 to 11 hours a day, but we're working out for 30 to 60 minutes a day. Unfortunately, even that increases our risk of cardiovascular disease and hinders our body ability to use glucose as energy, which is in some ways kind of a precursor to Alzheimer's. But if you did 10 air squats every hour on the hour, that is actually enough to offset the effects of a sedentary lifestyle. Just 10 air squats every hour. We have vitamin D receptors all over our brain, abundantly found in the hippocampus, which is the memory center of the brain. There's a study done on centenarians, people who live to 100 in China, that showed that the women who preserved their cognitive function and didn't get Alzheimer's disease were the ones that had high levels of vitamin D. A deficiency in vitamin D can increase your risk of Alzheimer's and dementia by 40%. Supplementing with 5 milligrams of creatine a day is amazing for saturating the muscles and allowing your muscles to efficiently use more ATP, which is the energy source that your muscles lose. So essentially when you take creatine, it's like providing a battery pack for your muscles. It can lead to increased strength and endurance. There's lots of promising studies showing the cognitive benefits of taking creatine when you take more than 5 milligrams a day. After the muscles are saturated, there's nothing left for the brain. So if we take over 5 milligrams a day, the rest is going to the brain and crossing the blood-brain barrier. There was a study done on Alzheimer's disease patients. Alzheimer's, the brain is under attack. We're not using glucose as energy. Our ATP is all messed up. They put them on 20 milligrams of creatine a day. Not only did the patients preserve their cognitive function, they had more energy, they could exercise more. It's the most widely studied and one of the safest and cheapest supplements on the market. If you're someone who's low energy, you should be taking creatine. If you're someone who has brain fog, you should be taking creatine. If you're someone who doesn't want Alzheimer's, you should be taking creatine. If you're someone who wants to be stronger, you should be taking creatine. Taking 30 grams a day for like football players, men who are football players who sustain these traumatic head injuries, 30 milligrams a day can actually protect your brain against concussions, against stroke, against stress. Just a side note, this isn't something she said, but I have recommended this to every single person in my life. I force everyone in my life to take it because I believe in it so much, and I've spent a lot of time researching it myself. I don't go a day without it. There's also extremely strong potential for anti-cancer benefits from taking creatine.